It's the first day of school. Rolled your eyes and said you didn't want to be in it. It's the first day of school for 15th grade. We just rolled up into Low Country! And apparently they built a lot of new buildings and then relocated some buildings. So it should be interesting. I don't see anything new so far, but I knew they also tore down a building. And I don't know what else I was gonna say. Oh yes, you wondered how many speed bumps are in here this time because people always flying around here, and so they just keep adding speed bumps. I've already mentally prepared myself this morning of sweating because, you know, nobody wants to sweat, but we're all gonna sweat because it's interesting. Who remembers the student union? I do, and that's my shirt. Look who it is.
Again, she's stuck with me.
It's because they have a wicked bromance. Isn't that right? So I've gone to all those classes. He's an online student now because he works and he brings home the bacon for us. But he can't with me today because he's off work. We are at the local Fry's / Kroger / King Soopers, wherever you're from. And we're getting food because Drake and Joey are cool people and they're interns of sorts at the church and they run the college ministry at church. And tonight is the first, like, meeting, I guess you could call it, at GCU. And so we're here to get food for it. Because, you know, college students always react to free food. So they could just say one thing, but if they see free food, they'll instantly go for it. Oh. Not as good as vlogging and pushing the cart as I thought it was. Hi, it's us from the apartment. Jack was such a good boy, so we got a new toy. There he is under there. But we had to turn off our air conditioning all day, so it's 88 in here, but it was originally 90 because all summer we've had AC problems with our stupid freaking AC. First it just didn't work, and then they fixed it, and then it started frosting over on the pipe. So we had to defrost the pipes for the last like 2 days. And now I think we actually did it. And if it doesn't freaking work, I'm gonna freaking kill somebody. But in here we have Joey making mac and cheese for this college group tonight. Good morning to you all. It's Tuesday. I already went to class today. I only have one class today from 9 to 10:45. Reel it out early, 45 minutes early, so that's great. But I didn't vlog anything because this morning, excuse me, Jack. Thank you. This dog is climbing all over me. This morning, what am I trying to say? This morning, Joey had to be to work at 7 and we share a car, so I drove up there with him. And I drove back down here because it was 7:30 when I got back down here. My class didn't start till 9 and I was gonna leave at 8. So I left at 8 and I was driving. I'm like, oh, freaking traffic. Because, you know, rush hour. And then when I got off the highway, everybody was trying to turn into GCU and I was like, oh my gosh. And so it took me a full 45 minutes to get to GCU. When on a good day, it should take about like 15 to 20. So it was a little off. And I was like, I wasn't gonna be late, but I was still hauling it just in case. And so I just didn't film anything because I was hauling around. I had one class and then I left and now I'm here with my dog. And I plan now to just read the Word of God. And then I'm gonna look at my online courses because I don't have any homework this week, but I have some next week, and it kind of goes in this every other day, sort of, or every other week sort of a pattern. So I'm like, if I can get any a head start on any assignments, I'm gonna do that because it just gives me less to do later and I can just do whatever I want in my life. I'm ready to be done with school as a whole, but I only have 3 semesters left, which is not a lot, so I can do it. So any of you who's thinking about dropping out, do it. I swear you'll regret it. I mean, I never had any thoughts of dropping out, but I'm just saying, get your degree. So I'm sitting here looking at my, you know, classes and whatnot. And if you were unaware, I don't know if I've ever shared this, but I am also, so I'm majoring in film, for those who are new, film production, and I'm minoring in Christian studies. Also, in my Old Testament class, there's 3 Angelas. And I'm like, that has never happened a day in my life. Like, I've never, like, been in a class where someone had my same first name. I was in, anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing some of next week's homework because I'm like, I can knock out 2 of these assignments at least. The other 3, I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Because I have a film apparently due next week for my directing class. I'm like, what already? I don't have an idea. Well, I have a little bit of an idea. I got an idea when I was washing dishes. What's up? It's me, Angie. I didn't get any of my assignments done yet because I spent a really long time trying to download a textbook. And you see, I've never had to download a textbook before because for all my general eds, when they're like, use the textbook, you could get it online. But for my Old Testament survey class, it would just offer the PDF. And if you downloaded the PDF, it opened in preview, be like, this is a protected document. And I was like, oh, okay. And then, so I had to get like Adobe Reader, and then I had to log into my stuff, you know, then it's like, congratulations. But that took like 15 minutes. I mean, you know, I'm just complaining like a first world problem out there, you know, because, you know, I'm blessed to go to school. But it took a really long time, and I was just like, why? And I don't ever have to download books because I'm a film major. And we do have textbooks sometimes for certain classes, but nobody reads them because what's the point when you can look it up on YouTube tutorials? So yeah. But now it's lunchtime, and since last night we made 5 boxes of mac and cheese for the college group that I never filmed, I'm gonna eat some of that because, you know, I gave some of it to Joey for lunch, and I'm gonna eat some of it for my lunch along with some fruit for the nutrition. And as you can see, I'm wearing a different colored striped shirt today. Yesterday it was pink and today it's black. So we do have a great amount of plants in my apartment thanks to my dad and my becoming of love for plants. Well, I've always had like a good love for plants because I just think they're so pretty and they're refreshing to look at. But I do have some names for them, some of them I don't. A lot of them are Spanish names. I don't know why I started that trend. It started the trend when I named my first cactus Raul. Oh my gosh, remember Raul? Okay, if you've been like watching the vlog since my freshman year of college, you will know that I've had Raul in my dorm room and in my apartment last year inside, and that wasn't really beneficial to him. Hey, you wanna come outside with me? Because he was inside not getting like direct sunlight, and there's always air conditioning on. Anyway, so Joey stuck him outside this summer, and if any of you remember, so this is him now. And if any of you remember this little section and down, that's all he had. But once Joey stuck him out in the sun, it grew his head. So this is Raul. This is Raulito because he's little Raul. Hey, my battery light's blinking. Good thing I'm at home. And then this over here is Raula. This plant doesn't have a name. This plant doesn't have a name. This plant doesn't have a name. And then in here, in the sun, we have this succulent cluster, doesn't have a name. And then this right here is Rojo, doesn't have a name, doesn't have a name. Pecos. And then, sorry, I gotta walk you all the way to our room and into our bathroom. Hi, how's it going? In here, this is Rosita. And then we have 2 more, only 2 more, don't worry. Actually, no, we have 3 more. Sorry, well, 4 more. There's another one in our guest room who doesn't have a name either. And then over this way, that one over there doesn't have a name. That one doesn't have a name. And then these 2 do not have a name. So if you have any name suggestions, leave them in a comment. They don't necessarily have to be Spanish names, but I do want them to have all Spanish names because it's like a theme, you know? So that's all. So I'm always careful when I leave Jack outside, but he loves sitting in the sun, and he looks so cute from here because his face is just in the sun and he's enjoying himself. Hi, it's me again, but just a couple hours later and whatnot. Anyways, I was doing this worksheet review for Old Testament as I was saying, and I had 2 questions left. It's taken me a long time. I don't know why though, honestly. Anyways, it's good now. and I'm 2 questions away from being done, but then the book decided to like not work, being like, you don't have access. I'm like, but I've had access for the past few hours and now it doesn't want to open, and I'm like, why? But it's gonna be okay because Joey knows what to do. So I'm about to go get him from work, and I'm trying to sit on this table, but I'm gonna sit on this couch because I'm trying to show you Jack and how cute he is. Hello, love. Oh. Do you like the sun? Yeah, you do. You like the sun. Oh, yeah. He sniffed you. Also, thanks to my vlog camera, I came over here and I was like, oh yeah, I set raw chicken out a long time ago, and I think it's definitely defrosted by now. Because I'm like, this morning I'm like, what do I make for dinner? And I was like, I'm going to make some chicken enchiladas. I don't have any shredded cheese. No, I have like slices of cheese. Maybe I have shredded cheese, I don't know. But chicken enchiladas are Joey's favorite food, so I should have already left here to go get Joey. But I was outside because I always keep the umbrella up out there because it shades and I can keep the blinds open. So I stepped out there to put it down just in case. Do you see that white paper towel laying there? Well, that was freaking gum. And I was like, how the heck did gum get on our deck? And I stepped in it and it was gooey and melty because it's Arizona, so it was melty, and then it probably melted in our patio carpet, and I was like, ah. But you know, just small personal problems and whatnot. So since we only had sliced cheese, oh, convenient. This is what our enchiladas ended up looking like. What?
You want that song playing in your vlog?
I don't know, I wasn't listening to it. Anyways, it's still gonna taste the same. It's just maybe slightly less cheesy, which is slightly sadder. Sad. Good morning from the hills. Joey's going to work. I'm going to GCU, but guess what? I'm wearing my freaking Crocs, and it's gonna be great. And if you didn't know, I got these Crocs in Hawaii, so they're my souvenir from Hawaii, along with other things. Hawaiian Crocs. So I just dropped Joey off, well, he drove here, at his work, so it's my turn to drive down to GCU. And when I put my Crocs on, Joey's like, can you even drive in those? I'm like, you know, probably. I haven't tried. So I'm gonna drive in my freaking Crocs, and it's gonna be freaking amazing. I'm here with my boy.
Get out of here. Wait,
and
I don't understand.
Right? We're trying to download this book that I need, and it's not working. But A just said that he liked the video that I made of roasting my cousins, and that I should make a part 2 of roasting everybody else.
Everyone else.
And he wants me to roast him so he can roast me back.
The nice part is I'm only in like 1 or 2 pictures, so there's not very much for her to roast.
Jack is gonna be so excited that I'm here. Of course, gotta kick off the Crocs. I'm coming for you, Jack. Hold on, I have so much stuff. Hello, my love. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, are you excited that I'm back? Ah! You're not even in focus. Do you gotta go outside? Jack gotta go outside? Yeah? Jack's gotta go outside. Jack's gotta go outside. Jack still isn't in focus. Oh.